Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a horoscope, a weekly horoscope from the 28th of October to the 3rd of November 2018, and this is for you coming from Scorpio. So let's start with the 28th October Sunday. It doesn't start well for you in the morning, afternoon. Is it your arrogance? It is somebody else's arrogance. There seems to be a challenge or a competition between you and somebody. So try not to show your arrogance. Try to be more flexible and more negotiable. Try to be receptive to what people are trying to do for you. Show your appreciation, show your support. That's the way to tackle these planets. Otherwise, you will be just isolated in a way that nobody wants to help you or be with you or support you. So it's a lot of emotionalism also involved here. And arrogance is a position of emotionalism, where the ego takes over. Don't want to allow something like that. Tell yourself, I'm going to definitely work with everybody else and plan everybody else, and let somebody else do the planning, let somebody else take charge, because whatever you do, the plan is that it should not be done well. So let somebody else handle that, you'll feel much better. I like your evening nightfall very, very much. Now there are planets, very fast planets, the planets of unexpected good things waiting for you, giving you plenty of opportunities in whichever department you want. If you want to enhance your job, go out and mix with the people who can enhance your job. If you want to help your business, go and look for the people and mix with them about your business. If you're looking for the romance, well, you make your move and you will see evening, nightfall, you get very good attention. And if you want to make your family happy, go out with your family members. It's up to you to make the choice of who you want to please, and these planets of unexpectedness will do it. They'll bring unexpected ways to make you lucky and happy in the evening nightfall period. 29th of October, Monday, is going to be a very depressive, unhappy morning and afternoon period. That's the way it's written. And so, moodiness, emotional problems, unhappy news, all this is waited to happen. So it can happen at your place of work, it can happen if you're in business, it can happen if you're at home. So wherever you are, tell yourself, I have to be very careful how I communicate with people, and my actions have to be very soft. So take the soft approach for this morning and afternoon period, and you will do much, much better. You are not going to be able to somehow get things done properly. That's the plans I see, with these planets all grouped up in your morning, afternoon. Because you'll be moody, you'll be very changeable, you'll be very oversensitive, you'll be timid, your self-confidence will be low. So you need help, you need teamwork. So tell yourself in the morning, afternoon of this 29th October, Monday, I need support, so I'm going to encourage teamwork. And you can only do that if you're appreciative and supportive of others. So do that. And when you get the support, you will see that other people's horoscopes, which may be good, will help you to overcome your weak horoscope on the morning and afternoon of this 29th October. That's the way to work it. Evening and nightfall, very, very good. Now they are business planets, planets of communication, planets of marketing skills. And so you may be in the midst of talking about business in the evening nightfall period. Identify what you want. Is it to help your job? Is it to help your business? Is it to find a new romance? Is it to make your marriage and family people happy? See which way you want to go, and you will be rewarded. Now this morning, gloomy planets will also, one or two of them, come in the evening nightfall. So you may have to contend and face a little bit of this unhappiness that's seeping through. But I see your evening nightfall planets are much, much better. And so you're going to be able to push through your good luck somehow or another. You'll communicate well, and you'll be able to just be in a position to improve your evening nightfall period. Planets are moving very fast, so you got to answer messages fast. 30th of October, Tuesday, that's a very good morning and afternoon period for you. You can expect good news about expansion in job, which means a promotion and more money. Expansion in business, which means more business contacts or more business contracts. So there's an expansion is in the air. And you'll be able to achieve that because I see very solid planets in the morning afternoon period. There's one planet in the evening, very negative, who creates wedges between people, differences between people. And this planet will come off and on in the morning session. So be careful that you can have differences with people very suddenly and unexpectedly in the morning, afternoon as well. So you need to remain polite. You cannot afford to show your temper or be blunt. Evening nightfall I really, really don't like. It's planned disappointment for you. So whether in personal areas, job areas, business areas, health areas, something is waiting to happen. So tell yourself you have to be very careful what you do. Don't expose yourself to trouble in any way. Be in the company of people which is good so that you will eat well and not do the wrong things of drinking too much. So it's all up to you. And the company you keep, you have to be careful. Evening, nightfall, this company that you want to keep may be exciting but will be troublesome for you. So be choosy about everything in the evening, nightfall, and if you're not happy about anything, just go back home. That's the best way. 31st of October, Wednesday, a brilliant morning and afternoon period, makes you so lucky, and the beauty is that the good luck comes most unexpectedly. So you can be ready at your place of work or in business, work very hard, keep in touch, go for it. And you will see that morning, afternoon, you score very good points because you will be on your toes. Very fast moving planets, reply your messages fast, attend to things fast. And you will see very quickly the short-term planets will produce the good luck for you. Some of them are planets of communication, some of them the planets of inventiveness. So all this is very possible for you to show off. Whether in business, whether in job, whether going for lunch with somebody, impressing the person you're looking for romance, anything, go ahead. Evening, nightfall, not good. Now the planets of deception and treachery are there. So the plan is to make you deceived, to make you disappointed, and so be careful of the company you keep firstly. Maybe plans are going to be changed, plans may be cancelled, date won't show up. Can be anything. As long as it provides disappointment, these planets will think up of something. And accidents are very possible. Don't go into the sea. It's a very dangerous place for you on this day of the 31st of October. And avoid people who have bad habits like drinking too much or doing other bad things. So the company that you keep aspect is very important, because the influence will come from there. Or on your own, if you're planning something of a secret nature, don't, because later on you're going to be found out as well. And drive very carefully. As I said, accidents are possible. And if you don't really have to be out, go back to the safety of your own home early. 1st November, Thursday, not a very good start. You are not very cooperative. In fact, you are very arrogant. And you are giving all kinds of vibes that you don't want to support anybody. You want the limelight yourself. You want the attention yourself. Well, you're not going to get it. And even if you get it, it will be the way blame will come onto you. So rather to try to be number one, be number two or number three or number four on the morning, afternoon or this 1st of November, at least you will be safe. Stay among company. That means get involved in teamwork. Don't want to stick out like a sore thumb, because you will look like a sore thumb, because there will be so much attacks on what you did wrongly, because blame wants to come and your reputation must be tarnished, it says. And so if you can't get things right, be part of a team. Somebody else in that team may have the good luck of this morning, afternoon, and you'll be able to push through. Also, when you talk to people, try to show appreciation, try to show support, because you cannot afford to lose support on this morning, afternoon period of this 1st November. Evening, nightfall, I really like very much. The planets of communication, the possibilities of speaking your way and influencing people. So mix business and pleasure on this evening, nightfall period of 1st November. You're going to get a lot of contacts, business contacts. Your communication will be excellent. The vibes that you show in marketing sense will be fantastic. So you want to position yourself to be in the company of business people, or to impress people that you want to work for if you're thinking of changing a job, or with the people you're working, to show them how you're capable of doing things. So you'll have the chance in this evening, nightfall, to show off your expertise. Very fast moving planets they are. And of course, that might make you impatient and hasting because when the planets are fast, you go fast as well. The impression is there. So try to slow down in speech, slow down in action. Let your brain catch up with what you say. You'll do much better. And drive slowly. 2nd November, Friday. Very bad in the morning, afternoon, evening. Disappointment, failure, disappointment. And all kinds of things will go wrong, and you will feel timid, you will have lack of self-confidence because things are going wrong right in front of your eyes. So you'll need a lot of support at your job if you have a job, or in business if you're in business. Because whatever decisions you make, they should not be right. This is the plan. You should get things wrong. So you might start to get things wrong on your own, or somebody else might get things wrong and the blame might come onto you. So you've got to handle things yourself. Because once you delegate duties, their problems will become your problems. So tell yourself, I have to concentrate on what is important, focus on what is important, get that done at least, because you won't be able to get everything from A to Z right. No way. So focus, get it done. Speak the language very calmly and very politely. You need friends. And relationships can easily break up, or relationships can easily break apart. So you cannot afford to be aggressive. Evening nightfall gets even worse. There you are. Evening nightfall gets even worse. So all the wrong things made and done in the morning, afternoon, follow up in the evening nightfall. If you don't really have to be out, I wouldn't be out, because I will see things getting worse right in front of my eyes, disappointment everywhere. But if you have to be out, plans already made, tell yourself you want to be part of a team. You definitely do not want to stand out alone on your own. You don't want the limelight for sure, because blame is waiting to come at you again and again. So what do? Back to teamwork, or just go back home? And if you have to be out, make sure that the teamwork is with people you can trust. Because if they may foul it up, you are going to get the blame again. And keep to company that's good. Because these negative planets want you to mix people which are not good. So not a good ending on this Friday evening. 3rd November, Saturday. Now that starts very nicely for you. And it makes you very lucky. It's the planets of expansion. So you're going to expand something or another. Is it the business? Is it the job? Is it whatever you're planning? And of course your recognition will also be there. That's a part of the expansion. So this Saturday morning and afternoon, if you're working, it would be definitely getting some reward from there. Wherever you are, even if you're socializing, you will see that the chances of getting things done well will be there. Many of these planets are business planets. And so mix business and pleasure in the morning, afternoon, whatever you do, even socializing wise. And you will see that the rewards will come. Try not to dominate, because some of these planets make you a little bit too dominating. Take the soft approach, take the middle way, be flexible, be negotiable. Evening nightfall I don't like at all. Now again, these planets that I call the planets of treachery are there. It's all about the influence, it's all about the company you are going to keep. And so tell yourself, if I don't like this company because they tend to do the wrong things, be careful that you being seen with them and your reputation will go down the drain as well. It's all by association. So stay away from people who do the wrong things, because the influence will come from them and you will get involved. Nothing to win, nothing to win. And accidents are possible, drive carefully. Money can be lost easily. And you will be in a position which by the end of the night, you will see that it wasn't worth being out at all. But if you have to be worth going out, then be in control, in the sense that if the company is not good, or what you're doing with somebody is not good, stop it. And that's the way to feel, because something wrong is happening in the evening nightfall period. An argument will turn to a fight, disturbances will turn to separation, all this is possible. Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session, and during this 90 minutes I'll talk to you about your next 7 or 8 years, and this will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. With all that information, I will tackle your ages, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, into detail. I'll give you a lot of information about all areas of your life, And including that would be also your personal lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I'll tell you about your lucky colors, your lucky directions, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, a lot of information, and your health as well. I will go into detail. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me a message, and I'll come back to you as soon as possible. Until then, thank you and good luck.